I'd now like to introduce to the stage Eray Guner from the Office of National Statistics.
Thank you. Afternoon all. I hope everyone enjoyed their lunch downstairs. My name is Eray Guner. I'm a FinOps subject matter expert in Office for National Statistics. And in next 10 minutes, maybe less time, I try to convince you what's the big change in FinOps. And it's not going to be new dashboards. It's not going to be more stuff on the FinOps practitioners. In 1912, Donald Lippincott lined up for the 100-meter dash and crossed the finish line in 10.6 seconds. Fast forward, Berlin, 2009. Usain Bolt crossed the same finish line in 9.58 seconds. 97 years. Humanity only gained 1 second. So when we think about it, how on 97 years, how we can come to that is only 1 second we can gain? Is it because of how we improvise our muscles or the reaction times? But actually, as a biological, we have a biological ceiling which we hit on the running through that 100-meter dash. And FinOps has the same problem. We hit that biological ceiling. Now, I want to zoom out a little bit. In 1903, Wright brothers, Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, the all-wheel ride you can see on the lower wing, lift off and fly for 12 seconds, barely off the sand. 66 years later, human landed on the moon. And one fact I really like about this, on Apollo 14, the command module they named Kitty Hawk because it was showing what's human capable of, where it started and what's possible. From 12-second flights, what Wright brothers was convinced is that controllable flight was possible. Their achievement wasn't achieving going to the Mars or going to moon. They just want to make sure that it's possible to fly, control flights. So let's bring this back home. State of FinOps report, it just came out this year, 3 weeks ago, and we see the numbers on there. 2 years ago, how much FinOps practitioner managed? It was 31% on the AI spend. And 2 years on now, in 2026, managing 98%. It's tripled in the 2 years' time. And what about the human brain? Our cognition hasn't been tripled. So we are managing more, we are doing more as a FinOps practitioners. Our scope's growing, constantly expanding constantly. And we're thinking about it then, what's really causing our limitations as a FinOps practitioner? And the power of it, we have the data. We have millions of billion data events coming into it, but for us to be handling, it's really hard because it takes consuming our cognitive loads. And we give that any decision, it gives impossible to process that information as a human beings. And this is where game-changing the AI comes in. we need something that can process data in the machine speed. And that's possible with the Agentic AI. If you think about our standard flows, how we react to any cost alerts, someone noticed the alerts, then gather information about it and write a recommendation. Then someone's looking to that recommendation and then they can take action. We're thinking about the 5 steps. And if we imagine for the AI, it can collapse these all 5 steps into one, just creating that contextualize when we get these alerts and implement it into where the teams can handle it. So obviously, the one question is always come to us. You might question, okay, AI is great, but how do I know that it's going to handle or correct data, where it access it? How can I control it, audit this AI? And that's where the MCP, Model Context Protocol, comes in. It's exactly for the runners on how we know when the world record, 100-meter world record, and the disqualification. It's every run measured. You have the starting blocks, you have the photo finish line, you have the lane markings. You ensure you audit every run, repeat exactly the same. And where the MCPs provide this for us with the AI agents, you make sure you're aware of what AI's touch on your agents touch on your data, or what they allow to do on your data, and make sure you're confident and you can trust the AI in your operations. And also, it gives us, because we already process in place with on the FinOps framework, we already using with the focused data sets, it's making it possible that we can trust the data where it's come from, under using where it's been put it into on the model context protocol. So, if from the point here, if we're thinking, okay, so my first job's gonna be on the 3rd quarter, we're gonna build a fully autonomous AI FinOps management. We will be missing the point. You should aim for, on your first 12-second flight, like the Kitty Hawk, you manage just prove that you can control the AI and you audit every action and comes out of your agents. Do not try to be impressive. Do not try to impress your CEOs. Just ensure that you can prove it does what it's supposed to be. You can audit it and you can trust it. On the example of it, how we can basically process on the AI, just take one loop. What I mean is just one data source. Whatever you want to use on the data, either it can come from your cost data sets, or it can come to any of your pipeline, it just reaction to it. Just pick one of those. Then on the second stage, think stage, where the AI can contextualize what it's supposed to do, because you want to create this. Normally it can take 2-3 steps into one, and AI can create that contextualizing what needs to be done, why the data is being, or why the spikes coming up from your cost anomaly, and what you need to do about it, and what's caused that cost. Then in the last action point, you can send it to either Slack message or into your Teams channel. Then you can get just one loop. You make sure you can prove it works, and you can trust it, you can audit it. So if the example of it, it's just thinking on the, like I mentioned earlier, sense, think, act on your AI agents. Pick one point where the AI agent is going to be able to pull as a data source. It can be cost anomaly, or it can be either cost spikes. And the next part on the thing, make sure it can contextualize, it can give actually actionable point for the human being. It's just not like a chat input output, but like it give you more information, the more informative for human to take action on it, and then it can send that app stage. You can send it to your either Slack message or Teams messages, whichever channel you choose for it. And example of it you can choose as an alert when the AI inference spent last 7 days over 30%. You just simply pick that one anomaly, send it to contextualize. What caused this? Is it pipeline caused it? Is there any engineering team that done a change on the architecture? And simply create all that information into one message and then send it to your channel message channel wherever you want to pick up from, or the teams needs to pick up from. And another example, you can have the monthly report that AI can contextualize for you on the Monday morning when you come in. Just see around what's the anomalies around on the Monday morning. Give me the summaries of them, and then also what recommendations I can take on it. Because this task, it can take long time on our normal workflows. Currently, when something comes up on the Tuesday, you try to understand where the cost coming from or what caused this, and then you realize by Thursday you can have a meeting about it. So you can talk with your engineering team or your architectural team, and that's 2 days you losing on there. And so the last part I just want to wrap up on this is as a human being, we have biological limits, and we versus the machine speed. Agents can help us, AI agents can help us to achieve this, where we can utilize, we can trust them, we can audit them, and implement on our FinOps practitioners. And where the agent's gonna give us velocity, the MCP is gonna give us the governance. And together, that's how the FinOps break through the ceiling. Thank you.
Hey everyone, producer Andrew here. Thank you so much for watching and for your support. For more FinOps content, go check out our YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, and leave comments and questions for all of our wonderful speakers. We appreciate your support.